Today, we're going to talk about
homeschooling.
First thing I'm going to talk about is kind of my homeschool story about why I'm homeschooled. I haven't homeschooled. This will be my 4th year of being homeschooled. Before that, I did 2 years of public school, and before that, I was just private school. But my parents decided to homeschool me and my brother because, first of all, the school was teaching false teaching of evolution, and then I was having like 5 to 6 hours of homework all the time, and it was just crazy. I was missing out on family time. I remember one time specific, I had to stay inside and do a big science thing because I had all the science homework, and everyone else was just outside having fun, and I didn't really get to sit down with my family, and I remember being like that a lot. And then another one is Common Core at that time was really big, and no one liked it. It wasn't that much different than regular school, but it was a little bit more confusing about how they taught it. So there was just so many reasons why my parents thought public schooling wasn't right for us, and so many reasons why homeschool had so many benefits why we should be homeschooled. Next thing to talk about is kind of the schoolwork we do. There are so many misconceptions about it. First of all, homeschoolers do take tests. I don't know why that shocks people. People would ask me all the time, especially in gym. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you're homeschooled, do you take tests?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And they'd be like, "Really?" It's still a real school, and legally you have to take tests so so your parent or your teacher can know that you're learning and that you're actually knowing what you learn. And we do still all do the same subjects. I still do math, history, science, or biology, not science. Spelling, which I'm not sure how many schools do spelling anymore. I do another language. I used to do typing. We do Bible, which you don't do in public schools anymore. And I think that's it. English, spelling, we do all the same subjects that public school does, and sometimes even more. So I don't think homeschoolers are dumb. People would think that they're dumb. If you're going to call a homeschooler dumb, might as well just call the parent that's teaching them dumb. You know what I'm saying? So we still do real work. We still do tests. At the end of the year, you usually do a big test in public school. At homeschooling, you don't have to do that until you reach a certain grade. It's optional to do until you get to a certain grade. So it's very similar to public school. You're still doing all the hard work and you're still learning. It's not easy work. Homeschooling is not easy. And any homeschooler will be agreeing with that. I hate when people say homeschooling is easy. I just want to punch them in the face, But it's really not that easy. You can experience it for a week and realize it's not as easy as it looks. When I was in public school, my mom's like, "Hey, I think we're going to try homeschooling out." I was pretty with it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's going to be easy. We're going to get them at 12. It's not as easy. If anything, I actually find some subjects harder. So don't think it's easy. I think one of the biggest misconceptions about homeschooling is homeschoolers are sociable. People think homeschoolers have no social skills, that they have no friends. And it's so funny because people ask me, be like, "How do you make friends because you're homeschooled?" And I just jaw drop. I'm just like, how can you not? I have social skills to where I can go out in the world, and if I meet someone, I can talk to them, Co-op. Co-op is where you get together with other homeschoolers, and you get together with, you're put in homeschools with your age and grade, and you learn stuff that is for your grade level. We do PE, cooking, history there, and it kind of varies every single year. But we get together with other homeschoolers our age, and we socialize with them. I've actually met more friends, more true friends, than I have in homeschooling than I ever met in public school. I never had any true friend in public school. They would always make fun of me. They were very mean, to be honest with you, And so that's why I don't understand when people think that homeschoolers are not sociable. Most homeschoolers are better at socializing than most public schoolers. I'm not bashing public school at all. There's nothing wrong with public school. There's benefits to both. And it's really funny when people say, "How do you make friends?" I have plenty of friends. I make friends in gymnastics, at church, and when we just go out places. I'm able to socialize with other people that I don't know because I really feel like in homeschooling, you actually have to know how to socialize better than you would have to in public school. It's just a big stereotype and misconception about homeschooling. I also think homeschoolers are very introverted and weird. What's wrong with being weird? But they think they're weird, like they get rid of people and they're like, "I don't know how to socialize." No. Homeschoolers will are most sociable. Public schoolers will go up to you and talk to you, I've noticed homeschoolers are nicer most of the time. And there's just so many benefits to homeschooling, and I've learned so much since I've been homeschooling, not only in actual schoolwork, which I would hope I would. Yeah, but homeschool is a real school. People don't think it is. It's still real school. It's legally a real school. You can look it up. I could spend an hour talking about it, but I don't want to make the video an hour long. But I've learned so much through friendships. I've made real friendships in homeschooling. I've gotten closer to some friends. I've gotten closer to God, and that is the most important thing. When we're getting closer to God, that's all that matters. I've met true friends that I'm still friends with today. I've gotten closer to other friends who are homeschooled, and I just learned so much. And I feel like I've gotten, and so I really feel like there's so many benefits to homeschooling that I can take with me wherever I go. It's a life lesson that I've learned. Homeschooling is not easy whatsoever. It's not fun either. It's still school, so gotta do math and biology, and those are horrible. So there's just so many misconceptions about it. I really felt like I needed just a little talk about it. Comment below if you're homeschooled, and if you're homeschooled, I'm sure everything I said here today, you're thinking, yes, someone need to clear that up. Homeschooling is not easy. Homeschooling is not all fun and games. It's actually very hard. Homeschoolers do have friends. Most homeschoolers are more sociable than public schoolers, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with being public school. I was public school for a couple years. I like homeschooling better, but public school wasn't too bad. Like, learning-wise, it was fine. People were not nice, though. That's just something that, sadly, it's just life. People are not just going to be nice to you all the time. See you guys in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.